professionally.
Perhaps the biggest debate at tonight's meeting had nothing to do with fraud, but with God. County leaders are wrestling with the idea of ending the traditional prayer at the start of each government meeting, and many people weighed in. Chris Ramirez is just back from Torrance County and is live in the newsroom now with the details. Chris.
Well, Tom, it's a subject that communities all across the country have debated. What exactly does separation of church and state mean, and how far should a government go? It's part of every agenda in Torrance County, the invocation at the county commission meetings. But Thomas Smith thought something had to change.
People are confusing their politics and their religion.
Smith doesn't consider himself political, but says he's noticed local politicians talking more about religion and less about the issues at hand. He wants to replace the prayer with a moment of silence.
I believe so strongly in this principle, separation of church and state. I really don't mind if I make a few enemies.
If New Mexico had a Bible Belt, Torrance County arguably may be the buckle. The issue drew in crowds some who had never even been to a commission meeting before.
Why do you want to silence us? You have choice. If you don't want to pray, don't.
Sometimes I personally need a prayer to have that moment.
We don't need to come in here and fight for Jesus. Sorry, he's a big enough God, he can do that on his own. We need to start having love, and we need to start having respect for one another in our community. And we wouldn't have Channel 4 here if that's what we were doing.
County attorneys say the law is vague on the subject. Now, there certainly is a mandate to separate religion from government, but Torrance County residents wonder if silence is really the answer. And the commission did not make any decisions today. They instead asked their legal team to review the subject and give them some legal advice later on. Live in the newsroom, Chris Ramirez, KOB Eyewitness News 4.